Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to port forward the TalkTalk Super Router for Xbox Live. I have two tabs open here because a step I wish to show you later will often throw up an error for you, and so I want to show you the steps of how to get through that error so that you can make the port forwardings for all the ports that are applicable. This should work as far as I know, however I'm unable to test this as I cannot reproduce the issue that some users have been experiencing. However, I've been asked to make a guide on how to at least set up the ports on your router so that in theory it should all work. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to be logged into your router, which is located at this IP address 192.168.1.1, and then you're going to need to log in, and then you'll be brought to this page, and then you're going to want to press internet up here, then port forwarding, and then you're going to want to press add new port mapping, and here you're going to want to press add port mapping application, which will open a window that appears like this with the list of all your different ports here mapped. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter these ports here under a new port application. So here, that in your menu it won't have all of this section here with the red lines, as it will be a fresh open. It will look more like this, so it won't have the error message at the top that I want to show you, and it will show you all your applications. And so then you're going to want to press add port application, which will then bring you a window that will look something like this. So it will have like no title there, and then it will ask you for a name, so you can say, for example, Xbox Live. And then you're going to want to enter these ports again, I say, and pause the video here so you can note down these, or as you're entering them you can look at it. And so once you've entered them all with the appropriate protocols for each one, as you see here, I'll scroll down slowly so you can pause the video if you need to. Then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to press save, and as you'll see on my super router, as it will probably be for yours, it will highlight all of these external ports as red, as it says that they cannot be used if you scroll to the error message at the top. The range of external ports cannot include, and there's a list of several of them. Now for me, I compared this to all the ports that I'd entered, and I noticed that the ones that I had entered that included this issue were 53 and port 500. So what I then proceeded to do is, rather than just deleting this all, is I went and found them in the list, which for me is at the bottom because I've already tested this out, and you're going to want to just press delete on these rules here. And so if you do this and carry out these steps, then that means that the ports that can't be opened, chances are they should be already opened by other applications, or your routers just open them by default, so therefore you don't need to open them. However, these other ports that aren't pre-opened are now going to be opened by this port mapping. So now you can see it's added, and so that's going to open all the ports that aren't already open or aren't openable due to other mappings. So now here you've got the mapping name, Xbox Live, and then you're going to want to find your computer's name. So for example, in my case it will be, I believe, this one. And so then once you found your internal host, which in my case is this one, then you're going to want to press save, and then your protocol should be mapped and that should be fully working. However, unfortunately I cannot test this, but as far as I can tell, this is how it should happen and it should work like this. But please let me know if you have any issues, and I'll do my best to rectify them in the comments section or over a private message.